Alright. We're starting. Just getting some final things ready. Okay. So. This is a different stream. This is sort of a... Right? Yeah, okay. Starting. This is a different type of stream. Sort of like a... in memoriam of a game that came and went as soon as it was announced. Let's see. The game came out... What day? Highguard release date. That was January 2020, January 26, 2026. And when was the Game Awards? The Game Awards were on December 11th, 2025. So, about the same amount of time between its announcement and its release. So, that's the time frame of Highguard. Because of people's reactions to this game, you can kind of say this game was dead in the water. Far ahead of its date of death. Tonight is the final night that you can play Highguard, as tomorrow, March 12th, they will be shutting off the servers. And it's kind of sad that this is happening. So I got some articles here. We can talk about it. Highguard devs allegedly didn't pay to be at the Game Awards. This is where it started, right? Supposedly it was Jeff Keighley who chose Concord 2 as the event's headliner. I think calling this Concord 2 is very insulting. Because Concord came and went in a week, right? At least Highguard lasted a month. I think they try to keep it up for as long as they can. But truth is, Concord had foundational problems, and it was trying to fill a gap that didn't need to be filled. I can see what the gap that Highguard was trying to fill, because it's very similar to a game called Paragon. Paragon, developed by Epic Games, released before Fortnite came out, I'm pretty sure. And that game was shut down I think like a year or two after its release. I never liked Paragon. That one just... But it had its own community with so much so that a predecessor was built on top of assets used for Paragon, and was made completely to be a clone of Paragon. So, about this. It cost about, I think... Let's see. Does this article say the exact price of how much it costs to get your game featured at the Game Awards? I don't see anything. But I think it was like $1 million or something. Around that number. It was in the millions, I'm pretty sure. To get your spot in the Game Awards. And Highguard was revealed for free at the behest of Jeff Keighley, apparently. So, you know... Jeff really liked this game for some reason. I think Jeff really thought this was going to be the next big thing. So the developers Highguard, they thought this was going to be the next major hit. So, let's see. Paul Tassi have learned that Highguard did not actually pay for the Game Awards finale spot. Was just the show putting it there. People already clowned on them for thinking it was a game deserving of being the final reveal. The least they could do is capitalize and set attention. So, fun note, they did not pay for that spot. Like, obviously you pay for a Game Awards spot in general, but the choice of where you put it in the show is Keighley's. I'd argue he screwed them a little with that placement there. I do think setting Highguard up as the final announcement to the Game Awards is what hurt them, right? Because there were some other things that like it could have worked for the finale, right? But you know, Highguard was not a finale. They were not a closer, okay? Just because they have Titanfall and Apex behind them, that does not mean this is a franchise that people were excited for. You know? Highguard has no name power, okay? It's also good to note that like people keep on saying it's like high over guard watch. So this is literally just Overwatch. Highguard, Overwatch. So that's a funny little coincidence. Let's see. Article from IGN. When did it become trendy to hate on a new game? As Highguard struggles to win over the internet, video game developers come to its defense. It's downright horrible. This is true. People definitely dogpiled on this very fast, very quickly. I was disappointed when I saw a trailer. It's true. I have a clip of that on my second channel, Taco2D, where I where I react to it, and it's just like, come on, man. You hyped it up as like the developers of Titanfall and the developers of Apex Legends. So what are you imagining when you hear Titanfall and Apex Legends? You're gonna think, oh, they're gonna make the game that EA probably isn't gonna let them make. So we're probably gonna get a new type of Titanfall style looking game. It's not that. We got a fantasy first person shooter League of Legends type of thing. You know, because for somehow this is kind of like a League of Legends type of game, right? But there's no enemy NPCs. There's no outposts to take and defend. Let's see. Cliff Brzezinski, whose own live service shooter Lawbreakers was a commercial failure, leading to the closure of his studio. When did it become trendy to hate on new games? Been seeing it more and more in recent years. It's exhausting. So if you don't know, Lawbreakers was this game that like people were I think people weren't actually excited for it, right? But sadly the game was just not that unique, and it wasn't really that fun. I think it came out around the time Titanfall 2 came out, so people weren't really getting into that. And his live service game was just not really offering much. So, let's see. It's downright horrible. Vice president of co-founder of Epic Games commented, especially a free game from a new studio, just so sad. This is a hobby for people. They should approach it with joy, not hatred. That is true. I agree with that. However, Epic Games, I know who you are. But let's be honest with this, right? Highguard is a live service game. It has a store that, look, even up until now, until the death of the game, they are selling you these packages. You know, like $20 bundles for a game that people don't even know if they like it. They were already shoving this down your throat before you even had the chance to even see if you liked it. And let's be honest, these aren't great skins. Okay, like, oh, that looks like Ken in Street Fighter. Like you know, like this type of stuff. It just feels like when you see a thing that's a skin in a game and you're like, oh, that looks like this character. They're courting them. They're courting a possible collab. Let's be honest. That's what Fortnite does. Destiny did it too. But yeah. It doesn't help that this game looks like Concord in a way, you know, with that realistic art style. But It's not. It's no Star Child. There's no Star Child in this game. All right. But yeah, the haircut sucks, man. But let's get back to the articles. So yeah, currently at the time of this article, which was January 28th, 2026, just 2 days after the release. The game, where were we? Currently, 37% of 19,439 user reviews are positive. Wildlight plans to continue to update Highguard with various patches and has announced its 2026 roadmap. And as we know, this roadmap will not come to fruition. Because later on in the month, we saw the player count drop to the hundreds. I saw at one point there was at 226. Look at that. Highguard play from 80 level. Theodore Mackenzie. Highguard player number drops 96% in 4 days. Developers are hard at work at resolving the issues through post-launch updates, patches. So, here's the thing. If this was something that could be fixed with an update, they could have just worked on it a bit more. This game came out way too fast. You know, they were planning on shadow dropping this game. Which I do think it would have been to their benefit if they shadow dropped it, because, like, come on. You would have been a lot more open, a lot more easy, you know? You wouldn't have so many eyes on you. And, I don't know, Jeff, I really do think Jeff is at fault here. Let's see. All-time peak was 97,249. And then at the time of this article, which was January 30th, they had 3,996 players, with the concurrent peak that day being 9,987. Highguard has a mixed score on Metacritic at 67%. That's in. Alright. The Gen Alphas in the chat will like that number. And the user score is at 2.2, which I can agree with. At the same time, not all of Highguard's numbers have tumbled like a rock off a cliff, with at least one metric showing some growth. Over the past couple days, the game's Steam rating has improved from mostly negative to mixed. And while it's barely holding on at just 40% positivity score, it's no longer in the red zone. So perhaps fewer players will be scared off and more will actually try the game before judging it. And that didn't happen. Because, you know, I really do think, like, I'm sorry, there just wasn't much to tell. I don't know how you recommend this game to somebody. You know, I told my brother to download it because I was like, we have to play this before it's dead, because it's not lasting the rest of the year. I really just wanted to have that experience with my brother before it just went away. So, another IGN article by Adam Bankhurst on March 5th, 2026. Highguard to permanently shut down on March 12th, tomorrow. Wildlight to release one final update with a new warden, a new weapon, skill trees, and more. There's still time to get some final matches before the end. And who's the new... Let's see. Wildlight has announced that it will be... We already know that. Today we're sharing difficult news. So they had cinematics on and everything. Let's see, where... I don't see any mention about the new warden. Can we see Oh, look, I don't recognize this guy, so I'm assuming this is the new warden. Koldo. Yeah, I don't remember this guy, so pretty sure Ekon was there. Econ? I don't know. But yeah, these people were already in it. I've mostly just played as Kai and Redmayne. I haven't really even tried playing as the other characters because I just didn't like the feeling of this game. But I think we'll play as Koldo tonight. Let's do a bit more of the history review. Gaming Nexus. I didn't read this one before I opened the stream. BBC. Video game Highguard axed weeks after release. So, yeah, this is about the same as the IGN article. And the Highguard review from IGN. What did they give this game? What did IGN rate Highguard? A 7. Good. And just good is not good enough, I guess. Wildlight has already made some smart tweaks based on early feedback. So, and this is from today. From GameSpot. Written by Eddie McCuch. I don't know. As Highguard enters final day, Dev says online Discord accelerated the timeline of our failure. It definitely did. It most definitely did. Very dark corners of the internet helped play a role in Highguard's downfall, one former dev says. Developer Josh Sobel has reactivated his social media account after originally shutting it down following criticism of his original comments about what happened with the free-to-play game. Sobel returned to social media to say his original post was a mistake, but he doubled down on how online discourse surrounding the game played a part in its ultimate failure. However, he acknowledged that while it may have played a role, online sentiment was not the primary cause for Highguard's failure. Sobel said, I believe the online Discord around Highguard had some very dark corners that may have accelerated the timeline of our failure beyond the natural outcome of reasonable critique, but it wasn't the primary cause. I don't personally believe the ultimate outcome would have been thoroughly different without it. Oh, so he's saying that it wouldn't have been that different. I think Highguard would have had at least a year on them. Just a year, you know? I think Concord could have held on too, but they had to pull the plug, I guess. Because I guess Concord stuff wasn't made, Highguard stuff wasn't made. So, if your problems are this foundational, you gotta start over. He went on to say, there were a lot of elements involved in what went wrong with Highguard, and there is no way to know how it would have gone under different circumstances. Addressing his original post, Sobel said it was a mistake to post what he did. I was stressed, devastated, angry, and running on 2 hours of sleep. It was not wise to take my pain to the internet in that volatile state. I stand by the intent behind much of what I said, but I phrased it poorly, and some of my anger was misdirected, he said. Sobel was lead tech artist at Highguard developer Wildlight, and when he was impacted by the mass layoffs at the company that were announced on February 11th. At the time, Sobel wrote, all products are at the whims of consumers. And the consumers put absurd amounts of effort into slandering Highguard. And it worked, he added. We deserve the bare minimum of not having our downfall be gleefully manifested. It's true. People were way too happy about shutting this game down, about getting people fired, about ruining these developers' lives. Right? Was Highguard an amazing game? Was it the greatest game of all time? No. Far from it. However, it did not deserve to be paraded like this. You know, you think it was Saddam Hussein that made this game or something, but it's ridiculous. Another Highguard developer said the game struggled because it was too sweaty and wasn't appealing enough to casual players. A report said hubris also played a part. I don't believe this game is that competitive, right? It feels very casual, right? If you want a competitive version of this game, play League of Legends or Dota. And Heroes of the Storm is dead, right? I think that's gone. But like, this game was clearly trying to be a sort of Paragon type of game, and it just didn't work. That's about it. Let's see. Sobel reactivated social media page just ahead of Highguard's server shutdown on March 12th. Wildlight's remaining skeleton of March 4th crew pushed out one final update that added a season's worth of new content to the game. If they had this ready, they could have launched with it. I'm sorry, but I think they should have launched with it if it was going to add this much content. You're telling me they didn't have this and none of this ready? Really? Let's see. It has come to light that Tencent was one of the companies that funded Wildlight and Highguard, and that the Chinese internet giant pulled funding after the game's launch. So this is, I think, the real reason why Highguard is getting shut down so quickly after its release. Tencent just pulled funding out of it. You know? Tencent owns, like, the majority of the gaming industry. You have no idea how much they own, right? They're like the gaming industry's Blackwater, okay? Tencent are the real bad guys here, if I'm going to be honest. It's not the developers of Highguard. It's not the toxic online space. It is Tencent. Because Tencent is a very predatory company that just pumps out all these games by funding whatever. And, you know, all those gacha games, that's Tencent. They're backing all that. Call of Duty, that's Tencent. Most of Microsoft, that's Tencent. Like, there's so much that you wouldn't even realize is Tencent that they can shut down half the industry right now if they wanted to, just because it wasn't making the money. Although they're making bank. They're making lots of money. I genuinely believe Tencent is the reason why Amazon games, Amazon services and all that, that's why they haven't been able to put out a good game, because Amazon hasn't been able to grab a developer before Tencent can. That's always been my theory. After Highguard's shutdown was announced, Wildlight's Chad Grenier said, Grenier, like from Warframe, said the game was simply not bringing in enough revenue to pay for ongoing development. Not enough revenue to keep anyone employed to work on it, unfortunately. And that's the end of the article from GameSpot. So, you know, we already talked about the store. But yeah, as you can see, it's no wonder they're not getting many sales, right? Like, it's easy to say, but Fortnite does it. Yeah, but Fortnite actually does have a pretty fun art style, alright? Like, I'm not defending Fortnite, but like, you know, you have to acknowledge that Fortnite does offer something visually that games like Concord and Highguard do not offer. Okay? That's just the truth. Marvel Rivals offers something unique to look at. Overwatch offers something that looks unique to look at. There's appeal in what these games offer, but it's not enough to look like this. Like, some of these, like, look at this. This looks like a painting, this one. Why can't the game look like this more? You know, the game doesn't look like this. It looks like this. It looks like this. It looks like that. This guy looks ugly. I'm sorry, but the guys are ugly. And it's just, you know, very generic. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna make a live service game that lives off of microtransactions, you're gonna have to compromise on the art style. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to deviate from what your characters look like Fortnite does, like Destiny started doing with the Star Wars stuff that I hate, and the Ghostbusters ghost that I hate as also. But it's showing. It shows that this game was not going to succeed. Because look at this skin. This doesn't look great. I don't see myself ever even considering buying this stuff. You know, if this was the character's default look, this would make more sense, I think. Can you not inspect? Okay, I guess you can't look at this. Great. So, another reason why the game might not have sold stuff. Because look at how responsive this is. I'm pressing the inspect button, and you can't see it. It's just not there. So, let's see. Do we have to have the character that the skin is for equipped? No. You just can't see it. So I wonder why they weren't making sales. I wonder why, when you can't see the products. If all you can see is a JPEG, you're not gonna sell stuff. I'm sorry, but like, I'm a salesman. I know how to sell stuff. I've been selling digital products for years. And this is not how you sell a product. You know? This fucking thing. I love him. I love that thing. That little gremlin. But like, look at these guys. They don't work. This doesn't work. Alright? The guns aren't really that great either. I don't know which one of these... I don't know what these do just looking at them. You know, like Halo is like very identifiable what weapons do. This rocket launcher sucks. It does no damage at all. I feel like this rocket damage should be insta-kill or something. The zip line is not useful. And I hate the mining mechanics. Wait, since when do I have a panther? I'll use the panther. Oh, wait. I didn't know I had these. Were they just unlocked or something? Let's see, we don't have any banners either. Look, I didn't buy anything because I didn't play enough to actually do anything with it. But, yeah, let's, can we... Let me turn off the audio. You know what? We'll get in. We'll see if there's people playing. If they talk, we'll check if they want to talk or not. Maybe we can get some people's thoughts on the game. If the game even has people playing. Taking a little bit to find a match compared to other games. But look at that fucking thing. Like, really? I want to shoot it. Part of me wonders how this could have fared if it was a single-player game. You know? I don't want to blame multiplayer as the aspect of it, but like, come on. The developers of Titanfall, they're known for like an amazing Titanfall 2 experience. The the campaign for Titanfall 2 remains one of my favorite first-person shooter campaigns ever. It's just it was great. It was fun. It was cool, right? So like, what could those same developers do? Oh look, match found. The audio's a little loud now. Lower the volume on the game too. My mic is already muted for them. So I doubt people are gonna talk because in my experience people haven't been talking in this game.
The heart of victory is found in unity. In us.
Okay, I like this guy. I like that voice line he did. He looks cool. If more of the characters look like Caldo, I feel like this game could have maybe strived a bit.
Get ready, team. Let's pick our base.
Let's see, what do they want? They want Smuggler's Den? We'll do Smuggler's Den then. It doesn't seem like people are gonna talk. It looks like they're all muted. It almost feels like Caldo could have carried this thing.
Base will unlock soon. Stock up, reinforce the walls. Get ready to ride out.
Ever since I was young, I've dreamt of places like this right now. I know we're here to get a job done, but I'm going to enjoy myself. Just letting y'all know.
10 seconds to go. Let's take this one home, group.
Okay, reinforce this one.
The shield breaker will form soon. Get everything you need to prepare.
Right. We got this generator protected. You know what's weird? This Highguard reminds me of Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal. That multiplayer experience. Because that actually was very similar. You know, you go around, you just collect. This door makes no sense. You go around, you collect the weapons and all that. There's like a gear up phase, right? Just like Up Your Arsenal. And I guess Full Frontal Assault also is like that. But it's not really. How do you get off this thing again? Okay. We got a rocket launcher by default.
I am on the move. Riding.
But you know, there's nothing to do in this map other than just grab stuff. And the high sword, I don't know what it's called. The shield breaker, that's what it is. There's not much to do around there. What are these guys doing? Why are they huddled up like this?
Shield breaker is forming at Queen's Crypt.
But there's just a lot of stuff they could have done to make this more exciting.
Scanning for enemies. Eyes up. Enemies are near. Spotted some movement. Marked them.
These chests are already open, so that means someone was already here.
Amazing what Sandy. Mark some movement.
Throwing grenade.
Where's this guy? What the hell?
Let the sand.
Shield breaker's ready. It's go time, group. Enemies got the shield breaker. Take them out.
My teammates just immediately died. Oh, did they not? They didn't resurrect me?
Returning. We're together.
Stop the shield breaker. Okay, so we gotta kill the guy with the shield breaker. I saw people saying that the 5v5 mode is a lot better, but like...
Let's focus up.
I hate the 5v5 mode. People that say that, I think they were probably just
To our base. Move in.
they just play like oh, that guy's balls. All they do is like play Call of Duty probably.
Enemy taken out. I have purged an enemy
They're
source.
breaking through. Ready yourselves. Let's defend.
Alright, we just gotta kill them before they get back. Aye.
They're in. All fire.
Yes, twas the night before the shutdown of Highguard. I wonder if there will be some revisionists in the future
Baddies nearby. Let's
talking about how they missed this game.
baddies from above.
It's on.
I am a survivor.
Heads up. They're planting a bomb. Intercept. Bomb planted. Stop it.
Where are they planting a bomb?
Using the bomb.
What?
Nice
Where's the
job.
bomb?
Use their bomb.
Oh, it's at the center? Need to get up there. This is another issue. The maps are not that well designed. There we go. I think there's a lot lacking.
My sky eye's looking for enemies. Soul 7. Spotted some movement. Marked them.
Hmm?
I got you.
Oh, they're reviving me.
I owe you.
Heads up. They're planting a bomb. Intercept. Listen up. Bombs counting
Gotta
down.
get down there.
Opening fire.
Taken down.
Defusing the bomb.
Extra eye.
We'll get this bomb. And like the invasion phase does sort of remind me of the invasion phase for Ratchet and Clank. It really does. Cause there's two objectives and then there's the prime like final objective. If you can get on that teleporter without those two turrets killing you,
Many thanks, friend.
you'll probably be able to destroy the objective, just like this. This reminds me of that in a bad way. Great ending.
Bomb planted. Stop it or it's all over.
Me climb up.
Using the bomb. Watch my back.
There we go.
I'm reloading.
Where'd that guy go?
Good defense team.
There we go.
Keep it going.
This is the most lively match I've played. There's actually people
Okay.
playing the
time
game for
the next
real.
shield breaker team. Get ready.
Getting nothing from the sky.
Taking a moment with the traitor.
Heads up, team. It's getting upgraded.
It appears my ultimate is ready.
On the move.
What is my ultimate? You can't see that at a glance? Like an Overwatch?
On my mount.
Airdrop
Let's
inbound.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like this game could have done numbers on 360 and PS3. I really think so.
Yeah.
it probably would have been more accepted. Because that era was just a lot more accepting of new online multiplayer experiences. Because, like, you had Doritos Crash Course. Like, come on. Doritos Crash Course? What the hell? You take fall damage here?
Airdrop ready. Grab it if you need it.
The...
Taken out.
Alright. We killed the epic gamer.
Shield breakers forming at Golem Forge. Let's go.
Come on. Oh, see, and then there's no respawns outside of the camp.
I
feel
am
like it-
survivor. How can I-
You could have put something. Let's upgrade our shields.
Here, on my mount. Let's go.
Generic as it may be, you know, it could have... Generic's not the right word.
Ultimate. Ready to
Because there is no other game that does exactly this, I guess. But it does look like
Get ready.
those other games. Like, you know, like visually, the style.
Move it, team. Shield breakers ready. Grab it.
Here.
I'll get it, I'll get it. I want to do it. I want to do it.
Let's move this way. I have picked up the shield breaker.
And I go through there. No!
Shield breaker. Get it. Quick.
Ah. Excellent. Let me get that again.
Taking some damage. Picking up some baddies.
Calling
Let's
in
raid them.
from above. Spotted some movement. Mark.
I don't think they can get me.
Here.
Scanning for enemies. Picking up nothing.
There we go.
Calling in the siege tower.
See, I really don't think this feels as competitive as the developers are saying. It feels very casual in that way.
Shield up.
Okay, so what was that super then? Was it just a shield?
Those cracked. Move in.
Back in. Taking shots.
Eyes up. Enemies on me. Bomb down.
Enemy soul.
I do like the ghost crushing thing, cause that's like crushing someone's ghost in Destiny or something. Might have got it. Can we plant more than one bomb?
Team, your bomb's been defused.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, how does he in there already?
Bomb planted. This is it. Defend it, and we're out.
Alright, we got this. Oh, so he does have a shield.
We've got baddies nearby.
It's like a Reinhardt, or no?
Spotted some movement. Mark.
This guy coming up here?
Scanning for enemies.
Yeah, we probably won this.
Got some baddies.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're reviving. Yeah, we got this. A Groot? There we go. We won a match. Breaking and entering.
Location secured. Well
Plant the shield breaker to start a raid. I hadn't done that before. Look at that. That's a rare trophy I'm gonna have that a lot of people aren't gonna. Look at that. And we won with the new character, which I think actually looks pretty cool. Everyone else just kind of looks lame. Everyone in the game just looks kind of bad. Let's see, we got 6 skill points. They just added these, so what is this? Regrowth. Vesper nodes have a chance to instantly regrow. Increases inventory size. Capacity for ammo, of obviously. What is this? Pillage and plunder. Raid ammo. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep that for now. See, let's do another one. Why not? Let's see, let's read about his abilities. Oh. Oh, that was a pretty quick find. Anyway, we know he's a shield guy. I think that's good enough for me. His shield kind of looks like the Ion shield from Titanfall. Although I don't think it does, or like it deflects your bullets, but it does look similar.
With the clear vision before us, the brave will rise.
See, deploy a shield for you and your allies. Koldo raises a standard that creates a protective dome. Oh, so he's like a Destiny Titan then.
Get ready
What'd that guy say?
Let's pick our base.
They said pleasure on a budget out here.
What? I guess he was like on the phone or something.
Dome shield will unlock soon. Reinforce the base and arm up. We got this, team.
Upgrading this wall. We're lucky to have you with us, Kai. You're a fierce fighter and a good soul.
I am not worthless of the race, only by highlighting the flaws.
10 seconds to go. Let's take this one home, group.
Thank you. Wait, no, I'm sorry, right? Shut up, Ryan, you're not helping.
The shield breaker will form soon. Get everything you need to prepare.
Okay, we need to reinforce this one because they could easily come in through here.
Upgrading this wall.
Yeah, these walls are upgraded, so we're good. We don't got any cash. The way mounts accelerate is not the most comfortable. Because it almost feels like they have limited stamina.
Good help.
Let's see, I'll get that gun that that lady marked. Okay. Guess we can't go through there. That flute sounds cool.
Kraken near me. Some armor over here. No one spotted from above.
Pretty good spots that this person is doing.
Some armor over here. We've got baddies
in at geothermal.
Scanning for enemies. Getting nothing
Is that a power weapon? No. We changed that. No, I'm not using that.
Creating a wall from ice.
Kraken near me.
No one coming for this thing? Whoa!
Throwing grenades. Fire. I'm reloading.
I have taken down an enemy. Severed a soul.
I got the Highguard.
Taking shots.
Oh, Highguard over me. Why you show the Highguard who you're going to be?
Mounting up. Let's ride. Yeah.
It's like, why does it slow down on its own when you go through the gate? Like, it gets a speed boost and then it stops.
Yeah.
Mounting up. Let's ride. We have enemies nearby. Get ready.
Right.
Calling in extra eyes from above.
They gotta defend their high. They gotta guard their high.
Yeah.
There we go.
Siege tower inbound.
Everyone get ready to raid. Siege tower rolling in.
This actually does look cool. It is a cool set piece to put. But sadly, it's all flare. That's all it is.
Help you now. Surrender, and the pain.
There's so little you can do to prevent this from happening, because they'd have to kill me to stop me. But you know, once it's deployed, they can't do anything.
Eyes up.
They get him?
Enemies are near.
Purge enemy soul. Sending shock spear.
Oh, hey.
I have taken down an enemy.
I'm the better. What's his name?
I have purged an enemy's soul.
Spotted some enemies. Mark them.
Come in. Defense time. We've got this.
There we go. Just gotta hold it for 30 seconds.
My sky eyes looking for enemies.
Your sky eye.
Spotted some enemies. Mark them. Eyes up. Enemies are near.
About halfway through. Keep it up, team.
Yeah, just shoot at me. Shoot at me. Aye. Are they actually? They're not defusing, right?
We're getting there.
Generator destroyed. We got one. And we're reviving.
Good raid, team. Keep it going for the next one.
Getting on
Oh
my
wait, we can only destroy one? Okay.
We've got some extra time before the next storm. Ready yourself.
Not a bad pick.
Give me some purple shields.
Heads up, team. It's getting upgraded.
It's a helmet.
Till next time, best of luck.
Yeah. On my mount. Let's go.
This gun's good. I like this gun. The Paladin. Like, see, there's. It's not a completely bad game. You know, this isn't terrible. But it's not exactly a game that has a lot of staying power, you know? Look at this. Or let's do some mining. See this mini game that's here? You have to like time it, and it doesn't always feel right. This feels a lot better than the first time I tried it. I think they might have updated it, but like yeah, I guess it's less mindless than mining in Fortnite, right? But making
Marked on your map.
making these controls on the melee, right, with the right stick, it could have been a lot easier.
Shield breakers forming at the water pumps. Move.
They could have put it on like, I don't know, like an R1 button or an R2 button or something. Like switch on over to your harvesting tool. I guess like Fortnite, but like, look, I don't want to tell developers like, oh, you should have made it like Fortnite, because like, you know. But you do have to admit, Fortnite's been here for a while now. Wow, where can I get that gun?
Nearby. Let's focus up.
Mounting up.
Scanning for
Let's
enemies.
ride. Tracking them with the howl.
I want that gun. Where is it?
Enemy here. Reloading.
Jump spear loose. Getting damage. Losing shock spear.
Here we go. We gotta upgrade a paladin.
Move it, team. Shield breakers ready. Grab it.
All right, Glimbus.
I'm taking some damage.
Time to strike a devastating blow.
I'm haunting them all.
Hunting me?
We have enemies.
All right. See, you have no chance to defend against this. It just happens.
Everyone, get ready to raid. Siege tower rolling in.
Enemy taken out. Enemy soul purged.
The soul purging is cool. It's cool. As a Destiny player, I've always wanted to reach out and grab another guy's ghost.
It's go time. Dome's cracked.
I actually like the design of this gun too. Oh, no ammo on that.
We have enemies nearby. Get ready.
Got my ultimate. Ready to go.
Damage. Defend your boss. This ends your
Ollie, get away from me!
Taken out. Enemy soul purged.
team. Your bomb's been defused.
Together as one.
Oh,
Planting bomb.
guard over me while you show the Highguard who you're going to be. Get your ammo on this.
Bomb fuse is halfway through.
Whee!
Mark some movement.
Yeah, they're not getting it. Oh, are they? No? We did it. You're welcome.
Fantastic job, team. Location secured.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Look at that. I got 3 revives, 5 kills, 1 siege breaker planted, 1 wall destroyed, 2 ultimate powers used, and I planted that last bomb. So, MVP? Ah. See, there's some fun to be had here. There is. So, like, you have to admit, like, part of what happened is definitely because the announcement fucked it up. Jeff Keighley put it in the wrong spot. Everyone was expecting something completely different when you introduce it as from the developers of Titanfall 2 and Apex Legends. You know, do you know what that does to people? Do you know how long it's been since Titanfall? It's been a very long time. It's been a very long time. And it that weighs on people, you know? That weighs on you. And you know, when you see something that gets you a glimmer of hope of something that could be similar, something that can change the industry the way that Titanfall did, the way Halo did, it gives you hope for something better, and then all of a sudden that's not what you're getting. You know, you have to be honest. There's a lot of people that were being very toxic about this announcement, but at the same time, there were people like me who were actually being kind of reasonable. It's like, hey, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a chance. And it just didn't work out, right? It didn't. And then you have on top of that Tencent pulled the funding. So without the funding from Tencent, and with the failing microtransaction rate, it just wasn't gonna grow. It wasn't gonna grow. You know? Epic Games kept Paragon online for quite a bit of time because they had the money. They were Epic Games, you know? Sure, they hadn't, right? Let's see. When did Paragon release? Paragon released 2016, a year before Fortnite. A year before Fortnite. So they were still looking for the game that was going to make them money, right? But Epic Games is also the developer of Unreal Engine. They have that flow going through. This was just before that Unreal Engine boom, right? Before every developer in every space, everywhere, was using Unreal Engine. Let's see. And then the game lasted for 2 years. It officially shut down in April 2018. So it had some legs, you know? Because that game failed a lot. And then fans brought it back. And it was predecessor. Now, I don't know how people are going to bring back Highguard. I don't know if there's going to be someone that brings back Highguard. I think there's some merit to this game, but there's just not enough in here to justify it. You know, I think they focused on launching with a lot of guns. There's a lot of guns in this game, right? If we look at it, there's plenty of guns in this game. But they could have just held back a bit. This is not. Missing string entry wait, what? Oh, this doesn't even... That's like an empty placeholder name. What is this? What does that do? I saw this in the arena, but I didn't know it didn't have a name. Is this like a grappling hook? What is this? Looks like a dark gun. Raid. It's a raid weapon. Huh. Oh, is this like a sleeping dart? To like put mounts to sleep? That would make sense. But like half of these guns I don't even consider picking up because they're not that great. Because of the way that the game is structured, there's no time to do a sniper. There's no time to like camp out somewhere and be a sniper. that map that we were on just now has some great vistas to do sniping, but there's not enough players to like justify like having such a long range weapon in something like this. So like Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal definitely had a sniper rifle like it, but there was also a smaller map and a lot more opportunity to use it in that space. So that's the other thing. The skill tree, this is part of that final update that they were doing, that they just put out. This is new. This is part of that final update that they put out. And let me see. Was there a battle pass that they put out? There was a quest or something. Reinforce 10 walls in a single match. Yeah, so you can win cosmetics that you're not going to be able to use after this game shuts down. So, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to do the stream to, like, sort of, like, in memoriam, right? To just remember Highguard. Remember what it was. That, you know, I do think people were just overreacting to what this game was, because this wasn't as terrible as people say it was. It wasn't. It's okay. It's not the greatest game of all time. It's not the best multiplayer thing that ever came out. But it's still something that I think was worth checking out, right? Even if it wasn't very controversial. Because, you know, this guy would have called my attention. You announced the game with Coldo? I would have been all over this. So, yeah, I don't know. Coldo definitely, I think, has the best moveset that I experienced after playing some of these characters. But, oh yeah, I did play as Red. Yeah, because he has the heat thing, that firebomb thing. Yeah, so I did play as him. I played as this lady too, I think. But, yeah, I mean, I'm sure a year from now, we will hear about someone who turned on the servers again in this free-to-play whatever thing. And because like that happened with Battleborn last year with Battleborn Reborn. Transformers has that going on with those servers. Ratchet Deadlock has the Horizon server. It's like, I don't know. It would have been nice to see what this game could have grown into if it was just given the chance. Just given the slightest chance. But I guess it's high time that Highguard ended. And I think we can... You know what? We did the raid mode. But why don't we try out the 3v3 sieges? Right? Just to like preserve that in the memory. Right? Because I want people to like remember it. To be able to see it again. I'm not going to play as anyone other than Coldo. Because Coldo... Dude, he looks cool. Coldo looks cool. Look at that. This is actually a pretty cool looking character. And Man, they could have done more. They could have done more if we just... If there was just an opportunity. Let's see if anyone's playing 3v3. Let's see, what does Steam charts say right now? How many people are playing Highguard on the eve of its destruction? Let's see, Steam charts. There are currently 24-hour peak. 723 players. So right now, oh, we're currently in the peak of it right now on Steam charts. I don't know, I kind of want to keep going, play a bit more, just to like remember it. I don't know if we're gonna find 3v3, but yeah, I'm playing on PS5 because obviously I have Highguard on my Steam library. All right, on the 3v3 match.
With the calming winds of time at our side, we ride home.
Come on, you're telling me Coldo isn't cool? Give Coldo a chance.
Time to make our choice, team.
Okay, what do these guys want? Crosshold? The other guy gonna vote? Okay, you can do Frosthold. Sure. It almost feels like they try to make the characters ugly
Almost unlocked. Reinforce the base and ready up.
to, you know,
With each
force
sunset
people
follows
to
a
buy
sunrise, and a new
cosmetics.
color to paint our path.
Oh, there's someone that wants to be my
Today
friend?
is our canvas, and with our
Listen
strength,
up.
we
10
shall
seconds
bring
and
it
we're
to
heading
life.
out.
Is this a guy that I'm playing Highguard with right now? Or that I played with in another
Shieldbreaker
match?
hasn't formed just yet. Take some time to ready yourself.
The way the door works sucks. Can we still reinforce?
Reinforcing the wall. Yeah, riding out. Here.
Guard in our highs. We're high in our guards. See if we can find that gun again. I really like that gun. Oh. Witchback. It's the new gun.
Shieldbreaker's forming at Queen's Crypt. Ride out.
You mark
Jumping
stuff?
to base.
It's not how you mark stuff. I don't need an inspect animation. I don't know how to mark things. They don't need it anyway. There's already a guy with a purple shield and the other guy's a blue shield, so they don't need it. Like, they might need my help right now.
Opening fire. Taking damage. Getting shot.
Take it down. Take the damage.
Shieldbreaker's ready. It's go time, group.
I got greedy with that.
Enemy's got the Shieldbreaker. Take them out.
Ah,
Back
well,
in.
I'm already at base, so I can intercept
On
them.
my mount. Let's go.
We afford anything?
Enemy full
Thanks for
purge.
stopping
I
by.
guess we'll get that.
Riding out.
Where's the shield breaker?
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
What the hell are they? Do they have them intercepted over there already? It looks like they're fighting.
The shield breaker is close to our base. We must
Wait,
stop
they're,
them.
Jumping back to
they're
base.
at the base. Where the hell are they? Where the hell?
Base is under attack. Jumping back to the bed.
Taking damage.
Grenade out.
One dead.
Darkness gathers at your gates.
Enemy soldier.
Heads up, they're coming in. Ready
Keep
weapons,
restricted, there you
armor. Let's make them regret it. Enemy inside! Take him out!
Under fire.
Where?
Lighting them up. Base fire. Took one out.
Enemy soul purged.
Are they inside already? Oh no, they're up there.
Shot.
Firestorm ready.
I didn't know you could get on that.
Fire.
Fire. Reloading. Enemy
Got
taken
him.
out.
I'm down.
Rise and regroup.
What's that? Are you gonna even try to come in?
Down.
Under fire. Reloading.
Okay.
Them up. Firing.
Back in.
Soul purged.
Hostile here.
Side? Oh no, not inside.
Getting
Where?
shot. Opening fire.
Hostile silenced.
Here we go.
Their siege tower's down. Nice work, team. Nice defense, team. Now let's bring the fight to them.
What a nothing burger up on a stall.
Mounting
Right,
up.
team?
Let's
Next shield
ride.
breaker won't form for a few. Use this time wisely.
Taking a moment with the trader.
Loot's
let's
been
see.
upgraded. Get it if you need it.
I guess helmet and armor.
Till
Honestly,
next
that
time.
gun I like.
Best of luck.
Incoming airdrop.
Yeah, the 3v3 is about the same as the 5v5. Ah, I'll get that. Dome splitter? Ooh, that's
My
good.
ultimate is ready.
What's this got? Lockpick. That's what it is. So what, you can open the locked doors when you're raiding?
Airdrop landed, team. Check your maps. The shield breaker is forming at the shrine.
Oh, we're already here.
Open fire! Got that one. Burn it up.
Enemy soul purged.
Found some armor for you.
Get the switch back. Ooh. You gonna grab the shield breaker, man?
Shield breaker's formed. Go get it.
Did I lose shield just for being right by the shield breaker?
Taking shots. Opening fire. I'm on the move. Right.
I'm reloading.
Drop the shield breaker. Get it quick.
Let us rise together.
Shield breaker.
Got my ultimate ready to go.
Hostile here.
Let us guard our souls for the fight.
Struck down a hostile.
Bitch.
Enemy soul purged.
Wait, where's the shield breaker guy? Is he off?
Enemy spawn. Let's raid.
Come on, let's go. Plant that, plant that. I'll watch over you.
Taking shots.
Siege tower. Rolling in.
Too late.
Get ready. Siege tower coming in.
Oh my god, what was that? Your slide canceling and Highguard? Really?
We're together.
Oh, they got Paladin.
Hostile here.
Oh wait.
Enemy soldier.
It's go time. Dome's cracked.
Enemy vaporized. Soul severed.
Thumper charge planted. And the Raker stone. Planting the bomb.
Bomb planted. This is it. Defend it and we're out.
Remodel. Rise.
Alright? You gotta defend for 1 minute?
Enemy soul purged.
Fuse is
What the hell are you doing?
You've got this.
Taking shots.
That person was just up there.
Down a
They
hostile.
could jump us right now, but they won't. Why?
Reloading.
Enemy soldier.
What the hell was that?
Firewall incoming.
And another victory.
Oh, one hell of a
Soulmate.
fight. Land secured.
Survive a
Great work,
teammate.
team.
Award on match completion. You got it. Let me see. Did this guy add a message to their request? Oh, I can't open the app right now. Look at that. But that was a good match. And see, we got another account level. Alright, let me transition and see, like, if that guy... Did he come from Highguard? Where are the notifications? Oh, there it is. You all 2 requests? I have 2 friend requests? Met in Highguard on raid mode. Oh, yeah, we'll add that guy. Yes, so we added this guy. Let's see. What do we upgrade? Gain a 10-second speed boost upon opening chest. Ride ziplines faster. Reduces fall damage. Yeah, we'll do that. But I think we're gonna stick with 5v5. I get it now. I get it. Look at that. It looks like we're getting more matches as the night gets closer to ending. Are there more people playing? Still 723 on Steam. I wish you could see the real-time analytics for PSN. Would have been great.
There's no better time.
I'm playing Coldo. I'm taking Coldo. I auto-launch Coldo. I will not be switching. Coldo is a way of life for me.
Get ready, team. Let's pick our base.
These guys got any ideas? Smuggler's Den? Sure.
Right, team. Dome shield's almost unlocked. Reinforce the base
Alright.
and ready up.
Breaking this wall. Mounting up. Let's ride.
This not reinforced?
Flying some gear.
Oh, did they already
Listen up.
reinforce this whole
10
place?
seconds and we're heading out.
Oh no, this one needs reinforcing.
The shield breaker will form soon. Get everything you need to prepare.
We'll put one over here.
Reinforcing the wall.
It's covered. That's covered. We'll get that. Yeah, I guess we're good for now.
Here, mounting up. Let's ride.
Holdo. Man, you know everyone's gonna be cosplaying as Holdo at Comic-Con.
Here.
Oh, there's like a ramp?
Here. Whoa, whoa.
Let's get some Highguard coin. So we're not doing good with that. Ah, oh. Perfect. We didn't get a
Shield
lot.
breakers
from this,
forming at the
though.
proving grounds. Right out.
There we go. Let's go get that shield breaker.
On my mount! Let's go!
Yeah. Was that someone behind me? I think there's an enemy behind me.
Calling in extra eyes from above.
Picking up nothing.
Shield breakers formed. Go get it.
We've got baddies nearby. Let's focus up.
I have the shield breaker.
Come on, let's go kill some guys.
Wounded enemy nearby.
Okay, that was a really clean escape.
My sky eyes looking for enemies. Getting nothing from the skies. Stay vigilant.
Is there an enemy right behind me?
Run
I
down.
think I hear someone behind me. He could just shoot me right now.
Calling in the siege tower.
Everyone get ready to raid.
Holdo
Siege tower
for the
rolling
win.
in.
Holdo. This is why I play Holdo, man.
We have enemies nearby. Get ready.
There's still time to leave here a survivor. Stand down.
Better keep your guard high.
Howler out.
Dome's cracked. Move in.
Taking damage. Remain up. Getting shots.
Bitch.
Enemy soul. Shot.
Scanning for enemies.
Reloading.
Mark baddies from above. It's on.
Bomb in. Defense time. We've got this.
Ah, idiot. Fell for the bait. I'm supposed to make you nervous here.
I have taken down an enemy.
Our bomb fuses at halfway. Keep at it.
Calling down a firestorm.
Why don't you go actually defend the bomb? Like, why are you attacking me?
My sky eyes looking for enemies.
Generator destroyed. Keep moving. Nice raid, team. Ready for the next one.
I am a survivor.
Let's see, does he have the paladin for sale? I'll buy a paladin.
Taking
for
a
We've
that.
got some extra time before the next
Yep.
storm. Ready yourself.
Give me that shit.
Oh, that's a nice one, kid.
And
Loot's been upgraded.
Helmet.
Get it if you need it.
Till next time.
that's all you need to win.
I am on the move.
Paladin
Riding.
and purple armor. I guess we can replace that.
Airdrop inbound.
I don't think I have a saddle. But yeah, if they just added like enemy AI to like grind out, instead of like making mining, right? If instead of mining, you could just kill enemy AIs, it would be way better. Would have made way more sense.
We have enemies nearby. Get ready. Scanning for enemies.
All right, Ward.
Mark some movement.
Opening
Enemy
fire.
taken down.
Taking shots.
Shield breakers forming at the rookery. Ready up.
Calling in. Above. Mark some movement. Opening fire.
Broken my shield. Mounting up. Let's ride.
I'm down.
This isn't the real fight.
My ultimate is ready.
Damn.
Down.
Shield breakers ready. It's go time, group.
Back in.
The enemy picked up the shield breaker. Intercept them.
Jump into base. Yeah.
Where is the shield breaker?
Eyes up.
Getting damaged.
Oh,
Mark some movement.
I'm down.
Jumping back to base.
they're just mad that they can't copy the code those die.
The shield breaker is close to our base. We must stop them. We've got enemies in our base. Focus up. The enemy
got the
dropped our
shield breaker.
Finn, this is our shot.
They're just not gonna get me? Okay.
Spawns are locking soon. Only a few seconds before overtime.
Overtime's not gonna matter. So I'm gonna plant the
Still got
shield
my
breaker.
ultimate. Ready to use it.
Whoa. Excusa.
Taking damage.
Listen up,
Hey.
group. No more spawns. We're in extra time. Get ready. Siege tower coming in.
Jumping to our siege tower.
Good luck, man.
We are protected.
Come back, man.
Thanks. You're the best.
Hello.
Crack the dome. Get in there.
Fire! Getting shot. Taking down an
Bitch.
enemy. I have purged an enemy soul. Throwing grenade.
Defend your bomb. This
Am I the
can end
number
all.
one Highguard player in the world?
We've got baddies nearby. Let's focus
Probably.
up. My sky eyes are right. Mark some movement.
Enemy soul purged.
Yeah, who cares about the game? We already won.
I'm down.
Yeah, I was gonna play Marathon tonight, but like, you're not gonna play Highguard. You're not gonna be able to play Highguard forever, man.
Got this.
Marathon's gonna be there for another decade. Highguard, not
Team,
so much.
your bomb's been defused.
Oh, they defused us.
Returning. We're together.
They jokered me.
We've got baddies nearby. Let's focus up.
Plant the bomb.
Planting bomb on enemy anchor stone.
Right, team. There's one respawn left. Make it count. Defend your bomb. This could end it all. Our siege tower's down. No more spawns,
Just
team.
have to stay alive for a minute.
Opening fire. You're a survivor. Keep going.
Come on, man. No life left.
Grenade out.
You got this.
Bomb fuse is halfway through. You've got this.
Calling down a firestorm.
Purge the enemy storm. Still got my ultimate. Ready to use it.
Let's plant that flag.
As one.
GG's. Good one to end Highguard's life.
Bloody work, team. We secured this location.
Look at that. 6 kills, 6 revives, 2 assists, 2 shield breakers planted, 2 ultimate powers used, 1 wall destroyed. And I did second most damage. This guy did more damage than me. But shield breakers are obviously more important. So what time does the Highguard server shut down? Because we could go for another 20 minutes. Let's see. At 8 a.m.? Okay. No, wait, 12 a.m. What? PT. Pacific. So it shuts down in 20 minutes? How are we doing for the trophies? I only got 4 out of 33. There's no way I'm gonna get these. It would have been awesome to get to platinum this thing. Just one of the most rare platinums you could get. Well, if it's shutting down now, I can keep going for another 20 minutes then. Right? Let me see. That's at... Oh, that's 3 a.m. for me. No, I'm not gonna play for 3 more hours. Nah. We'll just end it there then. But yeah, we ended at rank 5, account level 5. So we have the I was there stamp. You know, I played it on launch day. I played it sporadically throughout the month. I did not delete this off my PS5. I kept this on my PS5 all month long. I did not install this for the stream. I've been playing this game, alright? I haven't played this new update. I'm glad I got to do it before the server shut down. But yeah, it's... What a shame. Because the potential's here. The potential is here. Koldo was the potential. I feel like they could have launched with Koldo. Who could they have... Let's see these abilities. Pounce, Enrage, Beast Roar. This guy was kind of underwhelming. Eyes in the Sky, Hunter's Instinct, Soaring Guardian. She's kind of good for like a big arena, but I feel like you need more players to justify having an Eye in the Sky type of character. Shock Spear, Supercharged Axe, Power Storm. This guy was underwhelming, I think. The Supercharged Axe, it's just like... that damages nearby resource nodes. How is that useful? Because did you see how long we spend mining resources? No time at all. Because the phases between invasions and raids and all that is not big enough. It's not big enough to justify having resource gathering in this game. If they just took out resource gathering and focused the development of that to something else, because like I was getting resources from killing enemies and reviving teammates. That made more sense, you know? Gaining resources from feats in the game. Or, I don't know, looting chests. That would have made more sense. Ice Wall, Frozen Repair, and Frost Giant. I really don't like Kai. I don't. Because he's kind of like Mei from Overwatch, but just bad. He doesn't make any sense at all. I think this guy's just generic. Scarlet. I don't know, I didn't get to play as her. Una. Didn't play as him. Mara. Mortal Coil. Sacrifice. Soul Armor. Yeah, I don't think I got to play as her either. But it's still... like... her design says that she does something else, right? But it doesn't seem like... she makes a teleporter? Yeah, so we have 2 recon guys. It's Intercept, but unleash a spirit wolf to hunt the nearby enemy and apply dread. Reveal the heartbeat of wounded enemies. Apply to all enemies across the map and increase your movement speed. So technically, they're both recon characters. Intercept feels like a category that doesn't need to exist. Because let's see, we have destruction. There's only one destruction type. Okay, so I think Intercept and Destruction probably don't need to exist. Because there's only one of them. There's what? 2 support characters? There's 1, 2, 3 assault characters. Defensive characters. There's only... okay, I don't understand why I only have one of these, right? You have 1 recon, 1 defensive, 1 destruction, 1 intercept. You can consolidate these classes a bit. Like, which one of these is going to help my team? Oh, Koldo can help my team. He's a support character. He's also the character that has, like, the most sensible naming for his moves. I guess Ice Wall is obvious, but Frozen Repair, what does that sound like? Restore broken walls with ice. I guess. But why can't I use that to heal? You know? He could have been a support character. Like, let me ice your wounds. Put some ice on it or something. There's some voice line potential there. I don't know. I almost wish they didn't release Koldo because he looks so cool. Koldo not have any skins? No. Dude, if they would have launched with Koldo, I probably could have been persuaded to buy a skin. This looks terrible. It's a Dune skin. Can't see it, obviously. Of course, you can't see him. Anyway. Well, we'll end the stream there. Thanks for watching. It has been a Highguard of a stream. I don't think this is as bad as Concord, because Concord, I just did not enjoy at all. Highguard, I can find the fun in it. I really could. But, you know, the internet, man. If you don't make everyone happy, you're making nobody happy with live service. So, I don't know. I enjoy Destiny at its most when I'm not interacting with anybody that plays Destiny. And that's kind of sad, man. So, yeah. Good night. And rest in peace, Highguard. We'll see you in Valhalla.